College doesn't just happen. EducationQuest Foundation, sponsor of the national Know How to Go campaign in Nebraska, wants you to know about 4 steps you should follow to make college a reality. Today, we're at Jefferson High School to tell you about the 4 steps through the eyes of Todd Williams and Travis Dorfman. They graduated from this school 5 years ago and have returned for a Hall of Fame ceremony for their former basketball coach, Bob McCloskey. Join them as they flash back to decisions they made during high school that impacted college and their lives, and learn about the steps you can take now to pave the way for future success.
Travis, is that you? Hey, don't tell me that's the same car you bought when we were still in high school. What in the heck happened?
Well, what about you? I mean, what'd you do, borrow your mommy's car?
No, actually. After driving that clunker of mine all through high school and college, I finally landed a great job and decided to splurge on a decent set of wheels.
Oh. Yeah, I saw on Facebook you were working for some lawn company. What'd you do, mowing grass?
Not quite. I design golf courses for Greenco Landscaping using grasses that are friendly to the environment, like tall fescues and perennial rye that require little water. It's a good job with great benefits and a little golf thrown on the side. So, hey man, what are you doing these days?
Well, I got a couple of jobs right now. Working for telemarketing at Wally's Window and Siding, and then I still got the job at the donut shop. Dude, I get all the free donuts I want. Really?
So, what's up with the donut shop job? I mean, I take it you never made it to college.
No. But lately I have been thinking about going back. It just wasn't something I thought about back in high school, and I never had anyone to show me how to make it all happen, so.
Are you kidding me? Coach McCloskey was on our cases all the time about college. And so was Miss Sanchez back in the guidance office. What planet were you on back then?
Hey, you guys. You remember I'm going to take the team over to the university next week? We're going to go check out the campus and then watch a game. See how the big boys do it, huh? I haven't seen your permission slips yet.
Oh, yeah. My mom almost didn't sign it. She said I shouldn't get my hopes up about college because there's no way we could ever afford it.
Well, I beg to differ with you, young man. You know, I think you need to go see Mrs. Sanchez in the guidance office about that. What about you, Dorfman? You got your permission slip?
Oh, yeah, cool. Here you go, Coach.
Is this your permission slip? Covered with chocolate? Look, you guys, college doesn't just happen. There's a lot of things you need to be doing right now. Look, I gotta get going, but we'll talk about this again later.
Throughout middle school and high school, it's essential that you find an adult to help guide you to college. Think of adults in your life that went to college, like a parent, a teacher, a coach, and ask for help. Be a pain, but in a good way, and keep asking until you find someone who will take an interest in your future success.
Yeah, old Coach McCloskey was something else. I can't wait to see him so I can tell him how his constant harassment about going to college and that trip to the university actually worked.
Yeah, back then I just thought he was some old geezer full of hot air, but I probably should have listened.
Well, look here. If it isn't the infamous classroom where we took Algebra 2 with Miss Bigelow.
Oh, no, it's where you took Algebra 2. Remember? You tried to get me to take it with you, but it was way too hard. And besides, I did not want to take a class with the dreaded Miss Bigelow.
That's right, I forgot all about that. Dang, how did you escape the wrath of Coach McCloskey? I tried to weasel my way out of that class, but he practically stood over my shoulders at class registration and made me sign up for it.
All right, drive. Oh, good job, you guys. That's a wrap. Now, before you go anywhere, here, let's sit down. Let's have a little talk here, okay? Hey, you girls, you come over here too. Yeah, take a seat here. Now, tomorrow, you guys are going to register for next year's classes. And I don't want to see you taking any namby-pamby classes just because they're easy. Do you hear me? Yes, Coach. I can't hear you. Yes, Coach. All right. Now, you know, every single one of you has the potential to do something great with your lives. But in order to do that, you got to get some education after high school. Now, to get into college, you're going to have to take some tough classes right now. Otherwise, you just won't be ready. So, tomorrow, when you go see Mrs. Sanchez in the guidance office, I want you to tell her you want to make something of yourselves. You ask her what kind of classes you're going to need to get into college. You hear me?
Yes, Coach.
I can't hear you.
Yes, Coach.
All right.
Throughout high school, it's important to push yourself and take the tough courses that college is required for admissions, including biology, algebra 2, and a foreign language. Taking rigorous courses can also help you qualify for certain federal grants, and they will help you prepare for the ACT and the SAT college entrance exams.
Okay, I know I made a few mistakes along the way, but I'm thinking it's not too late for me to go back to college. I mean, how did you decide on the university? And how did you make it all work?
Well, I wasn't kidding when I said that trip to campus our sophomore year made all the difference. I mean, once I stepped foot on that campus, I realized that's where I wanted to go. And when I found out they had a landscape architecture program, that's exactly what I was interested in doing, especially after that career assessment Ms. Sanchez gave us.
Todd is exactly right. To find the right fit for college, think about your career interests and take advantage of the career assessment tools at your school. Then research the colleges that meet those interests. Be sure to visit your top choices to find the one that best meets your needs.
I always thought you said your mom couldn't afford for you to go to college. I figured my family couldn't afford it either, so it wasn't worth all the hassle.
Again, I'm so glad I listened to Coach McCloskey and didn't take no for an answer. Dude, I worked my tail off in high school. Not just with that Algebra 2 class, but with my part-time job as well. I saved every penny I had for college. And since I did well with some of my classes, I got some scholarships. Plus, I applied for financial aid and got some grants. I also took out some student loans, but it was all worth it.
Well, dude, I worked my tail off in high school, too.
Yeah? And look where it got you.
Hey, dude, you want to go for a ride in my new car?
Dude, I can't. I gotta get going out to my car so I can get to work.
Dang. I'd be embarrassed if I were you, driving around in your mom's old minivan. No wonder you never get any dates.
Hey, you might be singing a different tune if you saw my savings account. It's pretty impressive. Besides, you must have spent a fortune on that gas-guzzling SUV you bought.
Yep, I did, and it was worth every penny. It was even worth all those extra hours I put in at the donut shop. And you should see the girls eyeing me when I pull into the parking lot.
All the more power to you, dude. And one day I'll have my dream car. And I won't destroy the earth like that fancy Roadhog you're driving. But for now, I'm saving my money for college.
I can't afford it should never be an excuse not to go to college. Money is available to help you pay for college, including scholarships and other forms of financial aid, but you must apply. Talk to your guidance counselor about ways you can make college affordable.
Well,
Man.
look what we have here. Williams and Dorfman. Tell me you two have made something of yourselves.
Coach McCloskey, I'm so glad to see you. Yes, actually, I have made something of myself. I graduated from the university last year and landed a job with Greenco Enterprises as a landscape architect. I mean, seriously, if it hadn't been for your constant harassment about college, I don't know where I'd be right now.
I am so proud of you. What about you, Dorfman? What have you been up to?
Nothing to brag about, Coach. I really wish I would have listened to you back in high school and gone to college, but I figure it's not too late. I'm looking to go to the community college.
Good thinking, Dorfman. And you will do it, right? Because I'm going to be checking up on you.
Yes, Coach.
I can't hear you.
Yes, Coach.
That's what I want to hear. Now, come on, let's go find your teammates and get this dang ceremony over with.
Like Coach McCloskey told Todd and Travis, college just doesn't happen. There are 4 steps you need to take to make college a reality. Be a pain, but in a good way. Push yourself. Find the right fit, and put your hands on some cash. For more details, visit knowhowtogonebraska.org or See the Know How to Go guided tour at educationquest.org.